Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Backpack Trader Training Room for Thursday, August the 8th, 2024. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risk and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right, that's all for the disclosures today. One regular session tonight. Crude avoids a stop and reverse. Our adjustment would be to 48. That's a major key level, but it's an additional 3 tick adjustments. Too much for that trade. 48 keeps us in the short, and we end up picking up target 1 for 21 ticks, and we trail out at 36 from our entry at 44. So another 8 ticks, 29 ticks in the morning. Aussie is in a winning trade. It has hit targets 1, 2, and 3 and just stopped out at 359. So one and done session this morning on the pound Aussie. The market will open in less than a minute. We have a get in sync possibility on the YM. Need a new setup on soybeans. And the market is opening momentarily, and there it is. Okay, too fast to catch that, unfortunately, on the YM. And a short on the micro Russell, also too fast to catch. Soybeans has a short setup that looks like it just hit money management, so that one's off the table. Micro NQ with a new short setup. That one looked like it probably went too fast. I don't know. I wasn't looking, but 9 seconds on the entry bar, so we should be in that trade. That's a break even. Long trade. Gave you a chance. That one's avoidable. Never did come back to the entry after spiking through, pulling back. So that one's a no trade. So we have a break even. Unleaded has an avoidable trade at 4 seconds after 9. Then we pick up the short that goes to target 1. So target 1 traders are done with target 1 and the small trailer. Target 2 traders need another trade. YM bouncing around here. And we definitely get in the short. Actually looks to me like that's going to be a stop and reverse adjustment to 23. That came back, stopped out the stop and reverse, so that canceled the stop and reverse. And we remained in the short trade. So we're still in the earlier short here. And we take a full stop out. We didn't ever get to the money management, even though the later trade did. So we said avoided long, the short. With that wick, I would expect that we should be in this, we should have been in this trade. That's a winner, trailing down to almost target 2. We get targets 3 and 4 there. Crude is done. Target 1 in a small trailer. YM takes a full loss, unfortunately. And soybeans is waiting for a new setup. That short trade went through too fast to catch, touched the money management, and then came back up to the entry. So that one is a no trade. Quick announcement for next week's schedule. Regular sessions Monday or Tuesday and Wednesday morning. Wednesday crude oil inventory report at 10:30. I will be dark on Thursday. I'll be traveling next Thursday and the following Tuesday. So we'll go Tuesday and Wednesday, then we'll be off a week and back on Wednesday of the following week with our 9:30 and the unleaded not doing nicely by us. That one's probably avoidable. Yeah, 2-second bar, so yeah, definitely avoidable. And the YM with a long trade that I was looking elsewhere. That one's going to give us a positive result. And we're only 13 ticks to target 1, so we do go to target 2. 21 ticks, and we are trailing. And stopping out and transitioning to short. That short is too fast to catch, I believe. And we have a short on the micro Russell. Wick on the second bar tells me we had time to get into that. And we just hit target. So that is winner number 2 with a break even. Trailing target 3 and 4 winner. Catch up with these. Market's active this week. I'm going to push unleaded up here. Long trade now. That's a get in sync. That was too fast to be caught initially. And triggering in. Need 3 ticks. It's going to be 63.5 for money management. There's money management, and looks like target 3 again. Third winner, and actually target 4. Yeah. So third, target 3 and 4 winner, and we're trailing. $62.7. And stopping out at 62.7. So 3 wins and a break even. We can take 1 more win or 2 more trades. As I said, I was going to move unleaded up here over top of the crude chart for a little while. Looks like micro NQ has been active as well. 4 minutes after market open for our start. Puts us getting in sync with the long. That's a big trade, and ultimately does a stop and reverse into a losing short. Small loss, full loss. I'll call that a break even and a loss. Oops. I'm going to go quite that far that fast. And that's a second full loss on the long side. We had plenty of time to get into that trade. Ultimately going to short. I'm afraid that one went too fast to catch. So that's a no trade on the short. Nice winner as well. Long trade. Long trade gives us a chance to get in here, definitely. So this one is going to be at least break even as I catch up with it. Micro Russell looks like we get winner number 4 on the first long trade. That ends the session. So 4 wins on the Micro Russell this morning. Break even, looks like a break even on the YM. The short was too fast to get traded. And we get just a break even. So 2 losses and a break even. Actually 2 break evens and 2 losses. And we definitely get into this short with showing the wick on the 3rd bar after the setup. That goes for another break even. 5 trades, 3 break evens and 2 losses. Trade number 6 is long. There's a wick, small wick on the bottom side of the 3rd bar again, so it should be in that. And that one again goes to break even for 6 trades, 4 break evens and 2 losses. It's a losing session, quite active. And so we won't be taking any more there. Russell is done. YM, I think we're going to need a trade. I'll put unleaded back down here over top of micro NQ. We're done with the micro NQ for today. Soybeans with the long trade setup. Looks like that canceled. Goes below the stop. YM with a long trade. Definitely time to get into that. Picked up just a couple of ticks on the dark blue trade. That's a trade off the 20 SMA. And we got 21 on target and 184 from the entry at 166, so 18, 38. If I can see what our loss was. That wasn't the trade we were in. This was the trade we were in. And that was a 37 tick risk, 74 tick loss. Then I said 39. So we're down 35. down 33, and in the long trade. Target 1 is good for 30 on this one, so that will put us within 3 ticks of break even. There's money management. So stop comes to 49, and already trailing, and comes up to 54. And we get target 1. So 54 is our 54 is our 3 ticks, I believe, if we're at 51. The entry. Yep. Okay, there's our positive, so this will be a power quitting trade. 262 for the trailer, and that's going to give us, definitely put us positive. Long trade on soybeans. It's like 20 1/4. Target 1 at 21 3/4. Minimum trade. 6 tick target. And the YM stops out at 64. Our entry at 51 is 13 ticks, so we end up 10 ticks positive on the day. That's going to put us power quitting. So YM is done. Crude was 1 and done. Unleaded done on target 1. Now picking up a short. Target 2 traders only here. That's a filtered out long trade. It's a stop and reverse, so with the stop and reverse adjustment, that would be a valid trade at 86. Two ticks to the stop, but it would be 4 ticks above the, about 3 or 4 ticks above the 50 EMA. So that's where I would put my reversal entry, would be 86. It'll be a manual, full manual trade. We'll have to track this one manually because it won't be tracked by the calculator, and if we do reverse, So we take a 53 tick loss. I think we were up 16. We had 8 ticks on the, something like that on the earlier trade. $19 for the stop. Money management at 728. Target at 762. Target 2 is worth 80. So, yeah, 53, 106. So we'll still be down about 10. If I can see what we exactly we did get on the trailer. 732. From 739. 714 ticks. So we're down 102. Target 2 will get us to within 12 ticks. So just 12 ticks on the trailer. Target 2 and 12 on the trailer. Will get us break even. Soybeans stopping and reversing at the full stop out. 17 and a half. It looks like it did trigger that. Short trade was valid in hybrid mode because the trend indicator was showing down. Unleaded not tracking it, but with the stop and reverse adjustment, the long trade would have been valid rather than filtered as a squeeze zone. So I'm tracking this trade as a stop and reverse. I'm getting close to the crude session. So I will mark up this trade. Five more minutes. Money management on unleaded. And the stop will come to 87. $3.87. Oh, 36.86. Excuse me, so 6.87. That's, I knew something didn't look right. Actually, it's going to go higher than that. Balance line at 37.09 will be 37.07. $21 ticks on the trailer so far. So, and stopping out, going short. That's a get in sync at this point. $7.03 for the entry. That's an avoided trade so far. Yeah, it's not worth a 4-tick adjustment to get around that wick, I don't think. Especially not with the 50 EMA right there as well. Let's see what this does. So far, it's a get in sync at 7.03. So we got 42 of our 88, so we're down 46. No, let's see, 106 minus 14, 92, so we're down 50, and even 50. Oh, that's not nice. Triggered us in and then went right back up to the stop. And when we go long, all right, so now we are long now, even with a get in sync. Our loss on that would have been 88. So we're down 138. $69 to target 2. Soybean short getting a little bit of traction. They have to push through the session low. And there's target 1. Stop's going to come down to 17.25, and target 2. We have 8 and 13 for 21. Full stop on the first one. 11 points, that would be 44. So we're still down 23. And the trailer is still at the break-even level, although it's about to come down, it looks like. 17 even will be the next stop point. That's where the stop is now. With our initial entry adjustment. Looking for target 3 now. $19 ticks there. That would get us almost positive. All right, there's 17 flat. The trailer. All right, in the long trade on crude that we did get in sync. Picking up target 1 at 75.43. Trailer currently at 75.33. So that is going to be a second power of quitting session. Soybean setting a new session low at 13.25. 10.13.25. Crude stopping out on the trailer at 33. Entry at 27, so we get 6 on the trailer and 16 on target, 22 ticks. One and done session. And unleaded stops and reverses back to short. That is going to be at 729. There's money management on unleaded. Stop will come to 728. And a break-even stop. Soybean stop comes down to 16.25. Two, three, All right, we've had it. That's our 6th trade on unleaded, so we are done there. Target 2 traders, unfortunately, taking a loss. Target 1 traders taking a win. So all we have running is soybeans. Down 23 at the moment with a few ticks in hand. 17.5 to 16.25. So 5 ticks in hand. Actually 10 ticks in hand. We've got 2 positions still working. But if we can get to target 3, we've got enough on the trailer to get us positive. See if we can get that one last little push down to 12 3/4. Within 1 tick now. I would be willing to take, and at 13 flat, I would go ahead. Yeah, okay, there we push through 12 3/4. So that's our 19 tick target. And 6 ticks in hand on the trailer so far. So that puts us 2 ticks positive on the session. There's another 3 ticks, so that's 9 ticks. Oops, it's not the one. 16, I'm sorry, 16 1/4 to 14 3/4. That's 6 ticks. Okay, 16 flat, so 5. For 11 ticks positive, or 11 ticks on the trailer. And we're down 4, so we're plus 7 at the moment. And it looks like we're going to pick up a little bit more. 14 1/4, maybe 13 ticks. So soybeans will be positive on this trade. Currently 14 1/4, ready to move down to, we'll move down to 13 1/2. unleaded and micro NQ charts giving us losing sessions today, but our other 5 all going positive. 13.5 for the soybeans trailer. Move down to 13.25. 17 ticks on the trailer. Downtrend in pricing on soybeans would indicate they're expecting a good harvest. All of our charts are done except for soybeans, and it's in its last trade. It is positive, just a matter of how far the trailer goes. Soybeans, I'm with you. Now pushing down to new session lows. 1,008.75. All right, looks like next move will be a 3-tick move down, 12.5. That would be a 5-point 20-tick move. 20 ticks on the trailer on the next bar close. Got 17 ticks now. After the 3 targets, we were down 4 ticks. So we're up 13 at the moment. Five positive charts, two losing sessions, unleaded and micro NQ. And a 4-win session on micro Russell. There's the move down to 12.5, so that brings us to 20 ticks on the trailer, 16 ticks positive on the session. We'll follow this till about 10:30, and then we'll call it a morning. Been about 5 ticks. Yeah, been about 3, it looks like. Four ticks away from the stop, and just kind of 3 ticks, just kind of holding Holding steady for the moment, right at the signal line. Counterpunch chart on soybeans. 5-tick range bar, $1.25 momentum bar for TradeStation. So we got within 1 tick of the stop at 12.25. It's 2 ticks away. 1 tick away. 2 ticks. And looking like it's going to stop out, but we never know. Yeah, micro Russell at session highs, YM at session highs, unleaded at session highs, crude at session highs. Soybeans at session lows, actually just off of session lows. All right, we've gotten to 10:30. Looks like it's still not too far from the trailing stop on soybeans. Don't think there'll be a whole lot more to show here, other than patience. It still could go down and get some more on the trailer. We just don't know until it happens. Well, going down. We have a bar closed down. Looks like the signal line is 10.63. So that would put it down, bring the stop down to 11.25 if we close down. Another 5 ticks. And soybeans is $12.50 a tick. So those ticks are not insignificant. Say that would be for a single contract trailer. All right, soybeans looks like it's pretty well slowed down, so we'll call it a morning and be back Tuesday morning. Everybody have a good weekend.